I think it's easy. Oh yeah. Want to hear this a lot this year. Frank ATIVE, our regional sports guy. What's up, buddy?
Not much. How are you?
Good, man. How you been?
All right, not bad. Just finally graduated from college, man.
Oh, good stuff,
buddy. Been a long journey. Yeah, thank you. It's been a long journey for me. Now I'm just looking for some jobs, as well as positions that include broadcasting as well as journalism, anything I can get, honestly.
I hear you,
at
man.
This point.
You just got the one goal.
Yeah.
Me. I'm just joking. All right, so
it's all good.
tell us though, what happened this last week with what's going on with the Blackhawks and all the trades in Chicago? Really, in general, have been crazy this last week. But let's just stick with what's going on with the Blackhawks. We got rid of Nick Hjalmarsson and also the new guy, Breadman Panarin, and made a couple other acquisitions, stuff like that, as well as Hossa. But for you, what's the big move that happened, and what does it mean for the Hawks this year?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean it's very disappointing just to let go of those guys, including Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson has been playing for the Hawks for almost 10 years, and he won 3 Stanley Cups with them. He's been a huge factor for the defensive core. Well known for being the guy that will block shots and will do pretty much the dirty work for the guys who were involved in the penalty killing. He's a really good guy to have on your team as far as being a strong stay-at-home defenseman, including Johnny Oduya too. But we got him back. But the thing is that
we did. I didn't even. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
When did we get him back last year?
Around maybe February.
Okay.
Yeah, before the playoffs started. He was a great factor for the Hawks as well. They play a very similar style, Hjalmarsson and Oduya. They're both Swedish defensemen. They actually played together in 2014 Sochi Olympics, on Team Sweden, and actually won a silver medal,
all right.
Which is great. I mean, it was a great accomplishment for them individually. But like I was saying, Hjalmarsson was beloved by so many fans on the team, by so many fans of the players. I mean, not the players, so many fans in Chicago. Sorry, man. I'm just kind of woke up and just had a long nap. But anyways.
Interns, man. I tell you, interns.
Yeah. I got you. Thank you. Thank you for understanding, by the way. I mean, I really appreciate it.
Hey, man. I'm glad. I just needed someone to talk about hockey, and you know your stuff. But how long have you been playing?
I've been playing hockey for 18 years now. I started when I was 9 years old.
Damn, man. I don't think I've been doing anything since I was 9. Maybe chewing gum or something. I don't know. Nothing real.
You're born to be a broadcaster, so that's good enough.
There you go. All right, I like that.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned.
Nice, man, nice. So, all right, Nicholas Hjalmarsson's out. That's a big one. I mean, especially, you're right, for the power kill, the penalty kill, which has kind of been a struggle for them recently, right?
It has been because they just needed guys that were able to sacrifice their own bodies by blocking shots and, just doing the dirty work and playing a two-way style. I know that Jonathan Toews, is a guy that is mostly known for being an offensively gifted player, such as Patrick Kane, but Toews also gets credit for being a defensive forward as well. I mean, he won a Frank Selke Award recently, not too long ago, as far as I'm concerned, last time I checked. But other than that, I mean, I'm just glad that we have Brendan Saad, who's back on the roster, because he played the same style as Toews. He's also very effective and as a versatile player, just like Marian Hossa. So
I heard one person said, what was it, that Kane and Toews and Saad is greater than Kane and Panarin. You believe that? What do you think about giving up that Rookie of the Year caliber Panarin?
It's tough. I mean, I really didn't want to let him go, but if you actually think about it, the last two playoff seasons that we had, or that they had, because I don't play for the Hawks, but
Yeah, good catch there. Good catch.
they weren't really. Yeah, they didn't really do well. I mean, as far as being effective defensively, I mean, I know they are very skilled players in terms of scoring points and also just being at the right place at the right time just to get goals and things of that nature. But I've heard that he wasn't able to get re-signed by Stan Bowman, and so for that being said, they shipped him out to Columbus and they picked up Saad.
Okay, so
But
it was
in my
more
opinion,
it was more of like a breakdown in whatever contract kind of.
yeah, I mean, it has something to. Yeah, exactly. It has something to do with the contract because, like, when you think about it, like Panarin wasn't even drafted, and he actually played for the KHL leagues before he made the transition to the NHL. So it was like I guess it was like let's see how this guy can do on our team, and if he doesn't live up to our expectations as well as do what he needs to do in terms of being the type of player that we want him to be, then we're probably gonna like let him go. So that was mostly what the front office was thinking, and that was their intentions.
Now,
doing so.
Did we? So yeah. I'm not the best at keeping up on all the sports issues, especially with the Hawks. But so when they traded, was it a straight up trade, and we gave up Panarin and got Saad, or through some avenue, did we just like free up that room and grab Saad?
It was a trade. I mean, they had to do something to give Columbus in return. I thought that Saad was actually going to stay in Columbus and wasn't even going to be able to stick with another team. But Saad was a guy that I know that Stan Bowman, like, he felt that Saad was actually a player that can actually build something and create something that would be more special. I mean, that would bring the roar back to the United Center, back for the fans to and actually witness more greatness. I mean, that's what the fans want. The Hawks to continue this dynasty. I mean, I think it's a dynasty, even though they haven't won back-to-back yet. But I know the fans are like, they win every other year, so that counts. That's good enough for fans like us.
Not this last one, though. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Hawks. Every year, I want a champion. I want that cup every year. And no, I'm not going to keep up with every stat. No.
Exactly.
I'm a long time.
I feel too, man.
Yes, loyal, casual fan of the Hawks. That's for sure. But okay, next topic though. So I'm on the same page with you. I always liked Saad. I think he'll do better, at least in a leadership role on the team. It just makes more sense that he would have that good chemistry. I remember when he left, it was really just a super sad feeling. And with Panarin, it's more of like, oh, that guy's going to be really good, and he is going to be really good with them. So it still hurts, but I think personality-wise, which is something that the Hawks have kind of been lacking in these non-championship winning years. Seems like they're having a little less fun on ice and off the ice. So maybe bringing him back, it'll be kind of a cool reunion type of thing.
And I also think that one of the reasons why Panarin was let go is not only because he wasn't really good or wasn't effective defensively. One of the reasons why the Hawks let go Antti Panarin, as well as shipped him to Columbus, is that there was an incident that took place while he was doing an interview back in Russia, which was a few years back. And I guess one of the interviewers just asked him like a spontaneous and, like, I guess a casual question. He asked him, like, what would you not do? What is something that you really do not want to do or make sure you wouldn't do at all, period? And Panarin, out of nowhere, unexpectedly, answered, sleep with a black woman.
What?
I know.
Russia's crazy, but I mean that's ridiculous.
I know. And for some reason, like, the media, like, I guess they try to do some research on Panarin, and one of the researchers or the journalist actually picked that up and he published it.
Ooh.
And guys like me, fans like myself, were really like outraged and like upset.
Oh yeah.
But I know for a fact that later on he apologized for what he did, because I mean, if I were him, I would have done the same thing. I mean, and I had to give him props for that. I mean, it's good for him to
he
realize that
it.
What he did was a mistake. Yeah, exactly. He acknowledged the fact that he made a mistake. He owed up to the error that he made, as well as a rude gesture, but
Yep,
I don't know. Maybe that's one of the reasons why he got traded, is because
it's possible. It kind of goes back to like I was saying, the whole just leadership role and getting along with everybody. That stuff's pretty important. You can't really put that genie back in the bottle once you say something that out there. And
plus, Chicago's a very diverse city, and
exactly.
a lot of Hawks fans, to be honest with you, like most minorities are actually in the team, because of their success, and they respect the fact that they're a hardworking and successful team that helps encourages a lot of Chicago residents to feel good about themselves being from Chicago. You know what I mean?
Definitely. All right, man. Well, okay. I think we got a couple minutes left. Let me get you to hit on Marian Hossa. Are we going to see him again in a Hawks uniform, or is he done?
That's a tough question, man. That's a really tough question to try to answer, but I'm going to do the best I can.
What does your gut say? Yeah.
Give you my assumptions, but I feel that it's best for him to take a year off, because he's been playing in the league for almost 20 years now.
Dang.
He played for so many teams like throughout his career, like Ottawa, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Detroit. And, those are the teams that he played for before coming to the Hawks.
Yep, 3 Stanley Cups in a row.
Yeah, 3. Oh, yeah, he actually been to 3 finals in a row.
Uh-huh.
He lost his first finals back in 2008 with Pittsburgh against Detroit. And a year later, he actually signed with Detroit, and he lost the
I
cup
remember that.
this time against Pittsburgh, yeah. So that's the year that was the year before he went before he actually started playing for the Hawks.
And then we beat Pittsburgh. So how about that chain?
Oh, no, we beat.
Didn't we?
No, we actually beat.
You're right.
During that year.
Uh huh.
I don't mean to correct you. I'm just saying.
No.
Man, I'm just trying to.
If anybody is the hockey expert here, it's you, not me. So it's all good.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not correcting you about third lines and power plays, dude. Can I ask you a serious question though?
What's up?
What the hell's up with icing?
I don't know. Well, I should know. Well, I'm gonna give my my personal reasons why, what I think about icing. I think icing is. I just try to slow everything down. You know what I mean? Because hockey's a really fast sport, and if there's a guy who's on the other side of the far end of the zone, and tries to dump it out of his defensive zone just to the opponent's defensive zone area.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the reason why they have that is just to slow the game down and just to take a breather and wait for the referee to call the whistle. I mean, that's our version or our way just to just take a 30-second break at least.
Off the books timeout.
Another face-off.
Yeah, off the books timeout kind of thing. Well, cool, man. Tell me one more burning question I have. Can you do that really cool thing where you stop and it goes shh, and then the ice shavings hit a hot one of those ShamWow
the snow
girls
coming out?
Yeah.
The snow just hitting you in your face? Yeah, I can do that.
Nice, dude.
I used to do it a lot when I was a kid.
Good stuff,
bro.
Yeah,
we gotta go ice skating one time, and I gotta show you real.
Dang, man, I don't know.
Person, you know what I mean?
I scootered before. I ain't never. But actually, to tell you the truth, my dad used to flood the backyard and during the winter, and we'd have the old school Chicago ice rink going. So I have a little bit of experience in busting my ass at least. So that's fun.
That's good, man.
But thanks.
I wish I had a dad like that. My dad doesn't really like hockey; he hates it.
Yeah, that's kind of the common. Just not a lot of people in general are into hockey, you know.
Yeah,
so it's a tough sell for some people.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, man. But it's the great thing about the Hawks is what they did. They brought back hockey to Chicago, which is just I gotta say it's amazing. So, and
yeah, thank God.
Yeah, man. I mean, it made a casual, lifelong fan out of me. All right. And
that's good.
Actually,
I mean, as long as you're learning, I mean, it's good for people to learn new things, right?
Totally, man. Well, dude, thanks for calling in. I want to, thank you. We're going to call you back, possibly have you on for a couple more shows where we talk about other stuff. So, once again, man, thanks a lot.
Hey, what's the name of the show, by the way?
Oh, this show is Anti-Disestablishmentarianism Nightly. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Thank you.
Thank
you for inviting me, man.
Anytime. All right. Till next time.